Well, hey everybody, welcome to some more Stardew Valley. Great to see you. We got some good stuff coming up your way right now as we're back on the farm. I will say, after we go say hello to our child, hello Rose, beautiful child. A lot of these items that you're seeing are from the farm, just on the on the far side of it, which we have unlocked. Lag spike, please. I just don't have the patience. Today's gonna be great. You can feel it. Oh man, I wish I could feel that, Mr. Krabs, but I can't. I can't. Oh, hello neighbor, whose birthday it is. Okay. Good stuff. Good humor spirits. All right. So yeah. So we. I recorded an episode today. One episode is all I've gotten done so far. It is now 12:30. I recorded the other one at like 8:30. I'll tell you why in a second. Monster crops are fascinating. Haven't stopped studying their properties since you delivered them to me. There's a reward in the treasure chest waiting for you at my outpost. Something I discovered while exploring a dungeon in a faraway land. All right, farewell. Okay, goodbye, Lance. So anyway, I'll tell you more of the story. Just like send a parsnip in the middle. Yeah. So anyway, so super annoyingly on top of that, right? I'm just gonna sell those. Is that then I had to go and take a break. All right, not because I wanted a break, not because I needed a break. Okay, no. We had a couple windows, if you may recall my mentioning this, that were cracked after they were installed just because of the weather. You know, it happens with new windows. All right, that's no big deal. No worries, you know. It's like the work of like seconds, you know, to bring in the new window, you know, put it in and go about your day. So really, you know, it's just not a big deal. Okay. Typically not a big thing. Okay. But this is my life that we're talking about. And so they only came with one window. There's two windows that need to be you know, worked on, shall we say. And they came with one. They had one window, and it did indeed take the gentleman, you know, all of like a minute to put it in, which was great, and I'm, you know, super excited about that part of it. And I'm glad that that's done. And it was the window that was worst. Okay, to be fair to the company, like, okay, that's great. All right, but like we spent weeks with them, emailing them back and forth about here's pictures, here's the exact like make and model and all this stuff so that they could get the right windows ordered and have them, and you know, etc., blah blah blah. And no, they did not do that. And I have to admit that I'm a little worked up right now. If I was live streaming, I would be like, we would be in peak salt mode right now. Like, it would be significant. And so I'm trying to be pretty chill about it, but like I'm pretty worked up. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, so I'm hoping that none of that carries over to whatever we get done in this video. But like, wow, am I spicy? Okay, I'm spiced. There's not a lot that really gets me spiced in life, I would say. I mean, there are some things. Everybody has their pet peeves. My kids, you know, when they're watching, they'll be like, Dad, you definitely have some issues. Sure, we all do. Okay, look, that's fair. But, like, that one really gets me. And I don't know if it's just, like, my perfectionist tendencies or whatever, but... Okay, all right, I'm good. Now, we did unlock this amazing thing. So I had a thought about this, by the way. Here's my thought. What if we just do this? What if we just like hop on the tractor and just like drive it around and break all of these rocks and like trees and whatever? I feel like this is a great solution, okay? To our issues here. Now I just have to be very careful because we can't cut this down. Hello. I have to be careful because there might be some bushes that like we don't want to cut down. Oh, I bet that's a fruit tree. Because I think I have it set to not cut fruit trees. And I'm not sure about bushes. Should we try a bush? Okay, it doesn't seem to care about the bushes. Alright, we're good. That was my other concern. I'm like, uh-oh. Do I have it set that we can break bushes? Because that would be awkward. I know I have it set that we can't break fruit trees because I was real paranoid that we'd accidentally break a bunch of fruit trees at one point. So I made sure to set it so that we can't do that. But yeah, okay, so welcome to the power of mods right here, everybody. You'll note as well, although it does, obviously this is taking us time, but not as much time, number one. And number two, 0 energy cost because we're on the tractor. This is the way. This is absolutely amazing. And this area is gigantic, by the way. Like, straight up, this area is huge. Now, will I have to, like, trim some of this back again in the spring? I mean, probably. But, like, we can get a bunch of it done right now, which is what my plan is. We're just gonna drive around and do what we can. Today we're focusing on the stone, it looks like, so here we go. At least the area in which we find ourselves has a lot of rocks anyway, so... Like, this is a wildly huge area. I don't know why you would ever need this. It's so gigantic. Like, what are you gonna do with this much room? You know, even if you like to decorate and stuff, like, what are you doing? You know what I mean? Like, it's just, it's crazy. Oh my goodness. Anyway, yeah, so, then of course, you can't just, like, you can't just have somebody come into your home and like, because, we've got stuff like in front of the windows, like where we put all our shoes and like a couple extra drawers and stuff upstairs and whatever. So like, it's kind of a little awkward, just to have somebody come in, and then you've got to be like, well, now I gotta rearrange this whole room so this person can get in here to put in these windows, and then like they didn't even have all the windows, and I'm like, oh, now I have to like move all that stuff twice. Like, oh my gosh. I just grr, just grr. That's all it is. Just grr. And we could do this right here. Hello, a tree coin. Well, that seems fun. I mean, not as much fun as a Bitcoin. A Bitcoin would be great. If anybody has like one extra Bitcoin that they don't need. Do you know how much that's worth? Holy cow. Some of these old tournament rewards from like years and years ago, like where you won like 20 Bitcoins or whatever, and it was like a giant joke. Man, if those people held on to those, they're banking it right now, you know what I'm saying? Like, holy cow. Like, this is the best reward ever, and the funnier part is that it wasn't even for those rewards, like, were never first place. Like, first place got actual cash, right? It was like the fourth place, like, joke rewards got the Bitcoin. And now it's like, who's number one now? Oh man. What a great way this is to come out and get a bunch of resources, like. And there are, look at this, there are just mine cars everywhere. Holy cow. Well, if nothing else, we'll have cleared out like all of the big stumps and everything, right? So that's good for us. Look at our magnetism range also. It's pretty crazy. Any tree left standing, we can assume is a fruit tree of some kind, and we will gather them together and put them somewhere new and exciting. Maybe that's what we do. Maybe we just make this whole side like a fruit orchard or something. Just buy like hundreds of fruit trees and bring them over here. I mean, Like, why not, you know? I have to admit that this is pretty awesome, though. Like, what a cool area. How do I get up there? Like, obviously you should be able to, right? I don't know if I can get the tractor in there, but I feel like you should at least be able to walk in there, you know? Yeah, imagine trying to do this without a tractor, by the way. Think how long this would take you. Is this all still the expansion? We haven't, like, left to another screen, right? Like, this is wildly huge. Oh my goodness. We got, like, secret woods, like, level, stuff happening over here. Holy cow. So what have you all been up to? This last weekend, as many of you know, was my anniversary. We had a great time. We went out to eat. Had some very, very good, prime rib. And, that was wonderful. The restaurant is as amazing as we remembered it being. We have been there before. It is pretty pricey, so, like, we don't go real often to it because, it's not, you know, it's not cheap. But we had a lovely time, and really glad to have gone. Can we cut through here? Is this is yet even more just forest? Okay. So it looks like there's more stuff down here, and we could probably drive the tractor through, I would imagine, but it's okay. We'll do a little on-foot exploring here just to see what's over here. I do need more wood, so this is fine. Oh yeah, I should maybe turn those guys off, but, like, they remain still the best chance to get that living bush hat that I really, really want, and you know, we haven't gotten it yet. Anyway, so to go back to the story, yeah, so great anniversary, what a lovely time. And other than that, like, I think that's all I've been up to, really. Anniversary stuff. Had a great time streaming, doing a lot of Oblivion stuff, live streams on Twitch and YouTube. So thanks everybody for hanging out for those and stopping in. That's been a lot of fun. I did one the other day, like in the morning on Saturday. That was pretty cool. I was glad to be able to do that. I don't usually get to do very much in the morning because of work, and like I usually record. I record a lot of stuff too on Saturday mornings when I have extra time. Like that's how a little editing time or a little extra recording time. And this week I was like, you know what? I just want to relax. You know, I just want to chill. Let's do some Oblivion. I don't know what was happening there. Oh, I was messing around with the other joystick. That's what. It's just like raining. It's raining wood at us right now. 920. I don't even know what percentage of this area we've cleared out, by the way. It's such a large area that I literally have no concept of how much there is to do still. It looks like a significant amount to me. Like, I feel like there's still a significant amount of work to be done in clearing this out. I mean, just you know, just look around, you know? So much forage, too. Okay, so you're a fruit tree? Alright. What do we got? Another pear. Alright, that's 2 pears. Okay. Oh, there's another tree there. That's another fruit tree as well. I just want to try to, like, gather up as many of the fruit trees as I can together so that, like, I can utilize them instead of having to run all over this entire area to try to find them all. Like, when they're actually making fruit, this will be way easier. That's my thought process there anyway. So hopefully that thought process makes sense to you as well. I will grab this forage, thank you. It's just random everything. How much room do we have? Ah, see, we still have tons of room, too. Oh, it's so good. Imagine if that thing took fuel. Boy, I'd be spiced. Ooh, a persimmon. A persimmon. Alright, we got some more forage over here. We'll just jump out and take care of that. It's almost midnight. I don't really feel like we've done anything. We've totally skipped our neighbor's birthday because we got distracted with this whole area. And it's such a giant area that, like, I just totally lost track of time. And I had stories to tell. Okay, like, it's fine. Plus, our neighbor to the south is one of the easiest people to become good friends with. And she's in the saloon all the time. You just give her some salad. Go about your day, and eventually she'll love you. It's awesome. That is another fruit tree. Okay. That's probably a fruit tree as well. Yep. Okay, that one wasn't. I wondered maybe if it was, but. Wow. So many trees everywhere. Just gonna have like piles of wood now. This is gonna be awesome. And in just a second here, we'll jump off and warp back to the house. No worries. There we go. Alright, we're just gonna leave the tractor there for the night. I'm sure it'll be fine. Nobody's gonna bother it, you know, like it'll be fine over there. It's all good. Oh, we passed out. It's okay. We passed out by our bed at least. Good enough for me. And we sold a couple things. Good job, everybody. Good job. What a great day. You know what we're going to do this next day of Starry? We're going to do the same thing. We're just going to rinse and repeat that pretty much exactly is what we're going to do. I could have swore that I just had 18 espressos, by the way, in my inventory. But no, I guess. Alright, hello. Making a festive dinner, something to look forward to. Oh. Good luck today. Oh, the feast is coming. Who's our person? It should tell me. Somewhere. Who do we have? Does it tell me on the calendar? Something should tell me, surely, right? Oh, Elliot. Yes, there it is. There it is, in the bottom corner. Right here. Okay. Well, that's easy enough. We have plenty of duck feathers. Tomorrow's the feast. Okay, Elliot. Yeah, okay, perfect. Ooh, and we have resins. All right, nice. Well, that works out perfect timing because we are just about to go over to the shed and drop off all of our earnings, as far as, you know, you can say earnings, I guess, into the shed. Now let's look over here. How we doing? Okay, nothing. We'll drop off all our goodies. That's a good word. Our goodies. Here we go. All right, we now have a lot of wood, and that's that's beautiful. I think that's beautiful. Stack some things around. Okay, so we got a bunch of trees. Where do we want to temporarily store the trees? Maybe we just put them all in here for now? Yeah, what is this thing? A money tree? Well, hello, Ski. That's awesome. Why, yes, I would love to plant another money tree. I mean, who wouldn't, really? Do our books go here? They do. Well, that's awesome. Hello, Garden the cat. Nice to see you today. Don't mind me, we're just gonna run back over here and put this in there. Tree coin. Okay. Very interesting. Forage. But wait, there's more. Forage. I just want to say forage, because it's kind of fun. We do need another friend to live here. Okay, well, we do have the angler. The angler fish. We also have the mutant carp. I mean, so, you know, like, we have some things that we can put in there. Okay, nothing's ready there yet. But I knew today would be a harvest day, so I figured I should probably stop in here. I did sort of skip this, I think, in the last episode. It's always the second day of the episode to come in and get coffee and stuff. And I did skip that, but that's fine. All right, there. I think we got everything. We'll drop off our coffee and go about our day. Boom, boom. How are we doing here on our aged wines, by the way? Got anything there? Nope. Okay. Alrighty. Well, if we run ourselves over this way, we have a bunch of things to put into the dehydration station. Oh, that's right. What are you? Dried cactus. Mmm, delicious. We can just leave that. That's fine. How are we doing in here? We do have some wine. Okay. We'll take those 40 bottles over to the aging station here. We'll drop them off. And then we'll be back over to the left-hand side of our newly expanded farm. And see what else we can clear out and find. Boop. There we go. It's doing a great job. Alrighty. Let's go over here and summon our tractor. Get out our trusty axe and get back to work. Mr. Rock. Okay, so this first area is almost clear. We've done a really good job. It's getting closer to being ready for business, as it were. Gonna break a few rocks along the way. There we go. Come on up here, and it's time to get whatever this tree is. It was an orange tree. Well, that's beautiful. Now, what's down this way? Aha, stones. Hello, stones. How are you today? Oh yeah, it's good stuff. Boop. Oh, there's another one down here. I'm just gonna boop this right now. Boop. There we go. Are you You were. That was a pear. Okay, got a lot of pears over here. It's becoming apparent how many fruit trees there are. Oh! What a great pun. I'm real proud of that one. And if you groaned, that means I did a great job. That's how that works. If you don't groan in a pun, it just wasn't a good pun. It just wasn't good enough. The best puns are groan-inducing. That's just how it works. Alright, more trees. We are going to have so much wood after this. Like, we will be able to build anything. This is wild. Like, what are we gonna build? We're gonna have so much resources. I don't even know. Well, hopefully, what we'll be able to do is do some of the things that I really want to do, which is expand over into Grampleton. But what we really need there is some. What was that? Some kind of like sap stuff, so we can build our super barns over there. That's what I want to build. We'll move some of our animal production over there. Oh, hello. Where does that go? All right, we're gonna check that out in just a minute. But first, another fruit tree. Okay, so we can go this way. This feels like it goes somewhere fun. is, but it's somewhere. Okay. Hello? A spring? I don't know what it's doing for us. It looks like it gave us this. +3 mining. Alright. So I'm going to assume that the bonus there is random. Can we walk around anywhere else up here? Not really. Okay. Well, that's pretty cool. Nice little hidden addition. It seems to also have refilled our stamina. Our energy is now higher. Also, it's not lost on me that I play this game a ton, and I really don't like stamina manager games like, let's say, Dark Souls. But I love Stardew Valley, which is to some extent a stamina management game, and the irony of that is not lost on me. I'm just saying. I see the hypocrisy. I see the irony. Do I change my opinion? No. I don't tend to like stamina manager games. I make exceptions every once in a while. It's the best I can do. Alright, so that is another fruit tree of some kind. Alright, seriously, this map is way too huge. There's so much going on here. Look, there's more to the left. Can we get over there? I don't know. I don't know if that's just decorative or not. Maybe it is. And this is also a fruit tree. Okay. A cherry tree. All right. We just grab a little more speed here. Get another one here. Okay. Cherry, all right. Missed these rocks, that's fine. Another cherry, okay. We can't get that way. All right, now down to the next area. Here we go. My goodness, I did not think that this would take multiple episodes, like multiple days worth of episodes. Like, holy cow! But I'm thinking it might. There's still so much to do down here. And this is also a tree of some kind that's fruit. Apple? Oh, game. It would be the apple tree. It would. We all know how it is. An apple a day is the Stardew way. You ever wonder, like, where people come up with idea for mods at? You know, like, what inspires people? You know what I mean? Like, I guess the tractor mod kind of makes a lot of sense because, I mean, there are a lot of tractors on farms. You know what I mean? So that does make sense to me, but some of the mods, I'm like, that's a very interesting idea. I wonder where that came from. Like, one of my favorites, which is the antique TV. Which I have in the house right now, in the farmhouse. Like, what was the inspiration for that? I don't know. It hasn't been updated to the newest version. It still works. It's still there. But it does give me a message every time I launch the game that it's like not up to date with whatever the newest modding stuff is. So that's kind of fun. Oh, what a great adventure. The greatest adventure is what lies ahead. And if you know that tune, you also have seen the animated Hobbit movie, or Lord of the Rings. Don't remember which one it's in. I think it's the Hobbit, though. From like 1977. That's a childhood memory right there. A lot of pear trees. A lot of pear trees. All right, so what's going on over here? A lot of rocks. Okay, obviously we did not break the rocks when we were down here last. That was on me. I was just holding down the button. Holy cow, the forage is real. Look at this amount of forage. It's everywhere. We'll just resummon the tractor when it's time, okay? Like, there we go. Boop. Nice. Oh, and of course you would be a fruit tree. Why wouldn't you be? A nectarine sapling, okay. There's still more down. Oh, we haven't even gotten to the beach yet? Oh my goodness. Alrighty. Well then. This is obviously like the forest area of our new farm expansion. Does that mean that a lot of these trees grow back? That's what that might mean. I mean, I suppose that's entirely possible and makes some logical sense. That's also a fruit tree. A peach tree, okay. Nothing like some peach tree. Of course, when I think of that, I think of peach tree schnapps, which is a very tasty peach-flavored adult beverage. Yep. Quite delicious. Key ingredient in ST punch. A delicious punch that I have made myself. I mixed it myself. I created it myself. It is my invention. And I have the, what's the word I'm looking for here? Recipe, for lack of a better term. The mix, as it were. On Discord. It's in the, I think it's a pinned comment in the food channel. So if you are of a mind to check that out, feel free. Make sure you are also of an age to check that out. That's also important. Just as a note to everybody. Oh, Ned, we are definitely in the forest now. Look at this. No. Alright, I'm not gonna lie. I was really hoping that my sword would just auto-attack things while I was... you know, just like driving around. Okay, this seems like an egregious amount of living tree golems here. Could one of you drop the hat, maybe? Huh? Beautiful hat for Hillhome? No? Okay. We did get a mango sapling? That's random feeling, but okay. Oh look, there's more. I'm shocked. A banana sapling? Boy, we're getting all kinds of crazy things, okay. Well, what don't I want, really? I don't really care about the fiber, I don't think. Okay, banana tree, nice. We'll take another banana tree, even though we have several. That's perfectly fine. And, okay, I think we've officially cleared out, like, a couple sections now. I could be wrong. There could be more. I don't see anywhere else. Oh, we can just go back around in a circle. Well, that's fun. Look at all the stuff down there. It's wild. All right, more wood. Can't have too much wood in Stardew Valley. I'll find a use for it, never fear. Well, next time I think we just gotta jump down here to the beach and then we'll be okay. There's all the squid out there, some midnight squid. Bunch of cool stuff. Maybe we can catch some seaweed, which would be really exciting. For even more fish pond action. Go to sleep, yes. Oh, my spouse was not there? That's weird. Okay. Ho, ho, ho. Happy Stardew Fest. There you go. All right, that was my best impersonation. Winter day 25 has arrived. We're going to go drop our stuff off in the shed and go do the festival in the next episode. That's right. Have a great time till then, everybody. Thanks so much for hanging out with me, your host, Tilhelm. We will see you then. Take care.